Hello children, I am Smita Dash, your social science ma'am. I welcome you after this term break. We are starting with the new term, term 2. And today we will be starting with the new chapter of social science, which is water resources. We all know water is life, right? So let us see what are the sources of water. Where can we find natural sources of water? We can find in the ponds, oceans, lakes, streams, rivers. These are the sources where water exists naturally. Water covers nearly 70% of the Earth's surface. Every human being, animals, and plants need water to live. We need water for various purposes like drinking, bathing, cooking, and washing. Farmers need water for growing crops. Water can be obtained from a number of natural resources such as rainfall, reservoirs, rivers, oceans, seas, streams, ponds, tanks, lakes, groundwater, and spring. About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. In the figures given below, you can see the percentage of water and its type in a proper way. Here in this slide, you are seeing different sources of water: rain, well, tap, river, stream, and lake. Now, some of these are man-made and some of these are natural. Can you tell me which are the man-made sources of water out of this? Rain. It is the most important source of water. A good rainfall assures a bumper crop. Farmers depend on monsoons for irrigating their crops. Heavy or scanty rainfall can damage the crops. Rainwater is fresh and clean. Rainwater harvesting is a technique of accumulating and storing rainwater. You all know this, right? We have already done a project on rainwater harvesting. This water can be used for irrigation, livestock, and gardening. Rainwater is usually collected on the roofs of houses and redirected to a deep storage pit. Rainwater harvesting has been traditionally practiced in many parts of our country, like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Tamil Nadu. Rivers. India has a large number of rivers. Some of the rivers receive water from the rainfall, whereas others get water from the melting snow of the Himalayas. There are two types of rivers, which are seasonal and perennial. When there is heavy rainfall, the rivers overflow their banks and causing widespread destruction. In some places, river water is treated and supplied as drinking water. However, there has been widespread pollution caused by sewage, industrial waste, bathing of animals and humans. This has made river water impure and unfit for human consumption. Let me tell you what is the difference between seasonal and perennial river. Now, seasonal rivers are those rivers which are rain-fed. Seasonal, when it is raining, that is during the monsoon, these rivers are filled up. And during the summer, the water evaporates. That is why the level of water in this river during the summer decreases. Now, what is perennial river? Perennial river is a river which is snow-fed. That means the melting snow from the Himalayas feeds the river. Groundwater. Wells are deep holes dug into the ground from where groundwater is taken out. Groundwater can be used for irrigation and drinking purposes. Wells are usually 5 to 15 meters deep. Well irrigation is generally practiced in areas where sufficient sweet groundwater is available. Such areas are found in the delta regions of River Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Mahanadi and the Ganga plains. The water from the wells can be drawn by different methods: by lever, Persian well, inclined plane and power-driven water pumps. In the Persian well, animals like camels and buffaloes are used for lifting water from the well. Tube wells are connected to electric pump. A tube or a pipe is fitted to the source of water, and wells and tube wells have contributed towards the success of green revolution. Today, tube wells are the most popular source of irrigation in India. They are popular in the states of Bihar, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab. Tanks and ponds are constructed in the areas where it is not possible to dig wells. In the diagram given in the slide, you can see the land surface, the water surface, the unsaturated zone, and below that we have a water table where we actually found the groundwater. Groundwater fills the space between the soil particles and fractured rock beneath the earth's surface. That is why we have to dig well or pond to get that water. In this slide, you can see the picture of the tube well, which I said is a pipe or a tube which is fitted to a source of water. And a tap also is visible in this slide. Both of these are man-made sources of water. Uses of water. We have several uses of water as already discussed before. Water is used for human consumption like drinking, washing, bathing. It has got industrial uses and it is widely used for irrigation of crops. Dams. It is a type of barrier that is constructed across a river in order to stop the water from flowing. It is used specially to make a reservoir or to produce hydroelectricity. Reservoirs are man-made lakes which are built behind a dam to hold the river water. These reservoirs help in controlling the flood. The water from the reservoir is also used for farming. A hydroelectric power plant consists of a high dam, just as the picture shown in the slide, which helps to create a reservoir and a station where energy is produced. This energy is produced by the force of flowing water, which is converted into electricity. This is supplied to the settlements through transmission lines, and the water is then released back into the river. Since dams serve many purposes such as storing water for irrigation, generating hydroelectricity, preventing floods, and providing drinking water, that is why they are called multi-purpose projects. Some of the main multipurpose projects of India are Hirakud Dam over Mahanadi River in Odisha, Bakra Nangal Dam over Sutlej River in Punjab, Damodar Valley project over Damodar River, a joint venture between the state of Bihar and West Bengal, Tungabhadra project on Tungabhadra River in Andhra Pradesh, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam over the Krishna River in Andhra Pradesh, Farakka Barrage over Ganga in West Bengal, Tehri Dam over River Bhagirathi in Uttarakhand. It is one of the highest dam in India. The Indira Gandhi Sagar Dam, constructed over the Narmada River, Madhya Pradesh, has the largest reservoir among all the dams in India. Although the construction of the dams has its benefit in certain areas, it is also affecting the environment. At times, villages get submerged in water and people are displaced. This weakens the ecology of a region. Canal irrigation. Sorry. It is one of the most important methods used for improving the agricultural output. In this method, river water is diverted to the fields through small channels. Canal irrigation is possible in leveled plains with deep, fertile soil. A canal helps to carry water to regions which suffer from water scarcity. Sprinkler irrigation. It is also called rain irrigation. In this system, water is sprayed into the air from a pipe. The water then falls on the plant. This style of irrigation is seen in Rajasthan, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh and Kerala. Scarcity of water. Do you understand the importance of water by now? Climatic change has had an impact on the availability of water in recent times. There has been rainfall disruption, melting of glaciers, snow and ice, and depletion of groundwater. The world is on the course of running out of fresh water. The demand exceeds the supply. But still, every day we see water being misused. Human lifestyle has led to water pollution. We as good citizens must pledge to use water sparingly and save it for our future generations. The causes of water stress. Water stress is a condition which rises because of the scarcity of water. The causes of water stress are domestic, agricultural, industrial and power making. As the population is increasing, people require more food to eat. More people are bathing, fishing, washing and cooking. Extensive farming, high usage of water is used. In the industries, as the demand for the goods are increasing, every item that we need water for production, and with the increase of population, we are in need of more power consumption. Water evaporates from the reservoir of large hydro projects. So these are all the reasons behind the water stress. This is all in the chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.